Hello and welcome back to some more Lord of the Rings Online. We are here, actually we're traveling up to Marton currently from Helm's Dyke, and the reason for that is because obviously at the end of the last episode we didn't know where to go for our next quest, so I've now looked it up. The next quest in the quest chain is a quest called a Reluctant Young Leader. It is up in an area that is referred to as Marton's Refugees, which is kind of up here-ish by the S of two stone deans in the map. So we're going to pop over there quickly, see if we can find our way. I'm going to hopefully it's just this pathway and that kind of goes to it. If not, it might just go off to a little side pathway maybe. But before we get onto that, we are obviously going to have a look at our Hobbit gift of the day, which is going to be hopefully something relatively good. Not particularly. I should never say that. Like, Universal Toolkit, we've got a bunch of those, so really I wouldn't want one of those. Run speed boosts, again, not the greatest. Mathematics armor and silver and copper scraps are always nice, because that's what? Is it 2.5 or 2? 2 gold and 1 gold for those. I'm just going to try and outrun this guy. Probably won't be able to. So probably a good idea to dismount and just take him out for the moment. But out of today, I'm hopefully doing... Well, I want to get a few quests done, obviously, but the very minimum, which is, I think, impossible not to achieve out of today, is I want to get to level 95. There's only about 32k XP away. We have 562,000, nearly 563,000 bonus XP, so... You know, this kill's gonna give us a couple of thousand, should do. Yeah, 3,600, and a steel token, that's always nice. And, you know, these quests, the next quest. The last quest we did gave us like 52k, I think. Or it might have been 70k-ish. One of the two, and that was without bonus XP. So I am assuming that we will... get enough experience for this, but we're going to be basically trying to find this. I have a map reference for it, so if it really comes down to it, we can use the map reference. But it should be somewhere around the... it's not in Gaphole, so it might be lower down. So this is going to really hurt, but... Yeah, it might be kind of on a more grounded area, because I know that's obviously quite high up. So maybe there's a different pathway, like a little bit further over here, that goes around and snakes around to it. I take it it's going to have to be near these rocks, like, to get there. Oh, this part of the woods looks to have many promising hiding spots. Okay. Looks like I was kind of right to think it was over here. I'm going to get off my war steed so we can kind of get around everywhere. And yeah, this looks like probably the place. We're pointing directly into the S, and, you know, that said things, and we're probably going to be in here. So yeah, I knew it was somewhere near here. I was hoping that was the pathway, but I guess not. It's probably a bit more hidden. It would make sense that it was. I just kind of wish we had a bit more of a, hey, you should go near here. This is like, you know, maybe it hoped that we went there previously, but like, you know, either way. So we've got some horses, we've got Elstan, we have Aglwyn, and we have some refugees around here. You have discovered Marton's Refugees. We have indeed. Not much going on here, just a few bedrolls, and some spears, and some shields. So let's go talk to Aglwyn. Finish this will get us to 95, and also leading on to that, the thing I want out of getting to level 95 is I also will be able to hopefully meld together some new legendary items, which will be pretty cool. So let's finish this, let's level up and see what's next. Right, we're level 95, we just got an introduction quest for West Gondor. You have been summoned by the Lady Eowyn, for West Gondor is likely in need of your aid. You should meet Eowyn in Dunharrow. I guess we'll do that some other point in time. We will remove that for the moment and talk to Aglwyn. So, 93 quests. Try to help Aglwyn be confident whilst her husband is away. So, who's our husband? Erkenbrand, Grimbold. My husband, Gladsunu. We had a rider tell us the Fords of Eyes and Fallen, but no news of my husband and Thane. And not long after the orcs came, we fled. Did I do right? Perhaps we should have fought. I am no leader. Please do not ask me anything else. I do not know. I am distraught. So I guess she's technically in charge. She's the Thane's wife, so she's in charge for the moment, but she's not too confident. So looks like we have, yep, an instance. We're all going to rot here without food or shelter. I've lost my husband's city. Let's go try and help her be confident a little bit.
Agelwyn, the young wife of Thane Gladsunu of Marton, has a difficult task set before her in her husband's absence. As she awaits his return, their town has fallen, and the people of Marton need a leader now more than ever.
Right then, so let's go talk to you, see what you have to say. I miss my husband. Would that he were here. I would give anything for news of Gladsunu. Listen to Agelwyn. So we're just going to listen, I think, for a little while. Don't think it's going to be too difficult. Unless we have some orcs attack, maybe that might be a thing. So, was it Elstan then? Was the reason they are pretty much all alive, which is quite nice. Oh, I'm inside Agelwyn. That's a bit weird. Okay, so she was told to take him to Helm's Deep, though I guess not too much of a chance to do that. I guess that should be our next port of call, though, really. Right, and here's my predicament. Should I really urge these people to make for Helm's Deep? How do I know that the dire time is here? What if I wait too long, or go when I should stay and fight? You assure Agelwyn that King Théoden himself is retreated to Helm's Deep, and he urges everyone he sees to do the same. Yeah, generally a safe place to be in. If Agelwyn wishes to heed her husband's advice and make for Helm's Deep now, this is the time. Someone wishes to speak. Okay, he had some very weird walking animations just then. So it seems that these few people, like, there isn't enough people, I don't think, here, and especially not soldiers, because all the soldiers have gone to help fight. There's not enough to actually, like, be able to go fight it. Like, Elstan is really the only guy here that's a fighter other than ourselves. So we probably wouldn't be able to take it back. I mean, I even struggled with that mead hall. So Helm's Deep, and then we can come back and then recover. That's fine, I think. Like, it's not gonna... It's already burnt. What's the worst? Not much more can happen to it. Alright. I have no experience to see what is right in my heart, though. I do wish to do as my beloved Gladsunu bade me. Yeah, go to Helm's Deep. Alright, let's go speak to her. Finish up this quest and see what she has to make decision-wise. So we got another quest from her. The first decisions of a new Thane. I have even more doubts than when we began our conversation. Great. You encourage Agilwyn to choose what she has to do, whether it be listening to her husband or listening to her people, and stand by her decision. I will try it. I hope it makes things easier. You must only choose one of the 3 styles of leadership. Okay, so we're going to get a choice then? So we got 3 quests. Tactic 1, 2, and 3. Strength in leadership, the will of the people, and wisdom of counsel. So... yeah, your heart leans towards Helm's Deep, but I truly do not know if it's prudent. Do you think it's a bad idea? You're sure Agilwyn's decision is just? You should ask the other refugees to say what they think and report to Agilwyn their concerns. I think wisdom of the council. Or I feel like that's a weird way of spelling council. C-I-L, not S-E-L. I feel like that's probably the better one compared to like her straight out saying this is my decree, or just, you know, folding to what they say. Like, she thinks one thing, they want to fight for Marton. They want to fight. They want to stay in Marton. They want to be in Marton. Helm's Deep. Helm's Deep. Glad to see not everybody's. Would that I could vote for 2. I'm terrified of the orcs that took over our town. I do not believe we can win against the fearsome foes. I think that's Helm's Deep. Yep. She literally said Helm's Deep. Whatever yeah, she'll just follow the Thane. She's in charge. That makes sense. And then Elstan, I think, is the last guy. So we're 4 for 4 at the moment.
There are not enough curses in the world for the invaders of the lands of
So I
Rohan.
think 5 for Helm's Deep, 4 for Marton. I think that was. Maybe I'm miscounting. We can actually check. 1, 2, 3, 4 for Marton. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Helm's Deep. Yeah. So let's go speak to you. Tell them what they said. The majority do wish to go to Helm's Deep. That is the line with my own desire. This is not as clear as a choice as I had hoped. I fear it will displease many. At least 4 people. Yes. Either way, I think Helm's Deep has won. 64k XP. Considering it was an easy quest, that makes sense. We'll complete this one. That should be a bunch more. 150k, near enough. And what's the next decision for us to go on? Agilwyn's first command. Right. What is your first command? Scout towards the road to the west, east, and the river to the southeast. So, have a look at our map quickly. We've got 4 areas, actually. Scout the road to the west, the road to the east, and the river to the southwest. So why have we got 4 areas? I'm not sure. I know from looking, this has some landscape quests, so I'm going to make sure we have all those, obviously. But I think they're tied to the 3 areas anyway, so it'll probably all work with that. Why are so many enemies just showed up on my map? What's going on? Yeah, so I'm going to stay away from that guy. I'd rather attack this Urukai than attack that Warg Rider. Honestly, so we just got the westward path. Follow the trail of felled trees leading northwest. So we'll take out this guy, then we're going to have a look at some 8 felled trees, see what's going on there. So where's this all to? Up here. So I guess we'll be able to see that. Looks like a felled tree. It is indeed. We'll also keep an eye out for these wargs and other such things. So we're just examining the trees. It looks like it's not giving us too much information in regards to it. That's fine. I'm fine with that. We just want to stay away from the enemies for the moment. I mean, the wargs are relatively easy, I think, to kind of not ignore, but like get around. But I feel like the Urukai have like a bigger area. Oh, there's a warband nearby. We are not going to deal with a warband today, I don't think. I do not think we are currently up for that. Right. How's the map gone? So we're at 5. There's apparently one over here, which I think is that one. We might have to pop back. It's looking back to this area to get one more. We shall see, though. Looks like we should be fine. There looks to be a tree here and a tree here. We have discovered a Shatortham. There's also a Shatortham Brute, which has a quest ring above his head, which I take it might be part of this quest line then. Because I know there's, yeah, challenge? There's a challenge quest similar to what we had with the new Thane or whatever it was. Oh, there's 2 of them actually. That's fine. So how many are we going to have to kill for this? Yeah, challenge warrior trolls. I don't know why I didn't just look there. What do we have to do for this? This quest is intended to be challenging. That's fine. We'll try it. We need to defeat warrior trolls in Shatortham. So we might have to wait for these guys to respawn then. Because there seems to be only 2. Which is fine. I mean, we had to wait for that other troll with like 160k health to respawn last time, so I'm happy doing that for these as well. Right. Oh no, there's another one. That's fine. Perfect. So we can just do 2 and 2, or 2 sets of, you know, a 3 and a 3. That'll be fine. We need to find one more felled tree as well if we can. Looks to be one a little bit north, and this quest seems to have a bigger area, so maybe there's more than just the 3, or maybe they just wander about, so it's giving me a general area. Or not, it looks like there is an area around here. This is a felled tree over here, so we'll go do that one. That's not a brute, but it starts another quest. Right, we might have a few battles on our hands, it seems. Right, let's do that, finish up that quest. It's going to give us all our bonus XP used up. Trolls, a huge camp of them, too near the western route to Helm's Deep. Yeah, we definitely want to work on something there. Please don't lag out. Be nice. Not today of anything. I'm trying to attack this troll. He's actually not got that much health if you think about it. It's only 3k more than most of the Urukai. It's just the brutes I'm worried about with their like 36k or whatever it was. Right. Is this just going to be another kill X amount of enemies? That looks to be the case. On the warpath, that is another quest we've got. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 in this area. There's the challenge. There is Beasts of Burden on the warpath. And there's also a quest called A Gift of War, which I don't know where that is. It looks like it's this, A Gift of War. Cool. So, is it just going to be like, destroy some of these siege crafts? Possibly. I actually thought it might be to do with on the warpath. That's why I hovered over it originally, but guess not. Right, you're a puller, not a brute. I thought I thought I saw a B instead of a P, so I was a little bit worried then. Right. So we need to kill 2 more of these. There's probably a whole ton more considering what I can see from the map. That's a brute, and that's also a brute, so that'll be interesting. There are 3 more brutes I can see just on my map. We need 3 more in total anyway. Maybe there's just a perfect amount of pullers and brutes around, but I take it there's going to be more. Right, A Gift of War. 10 siege crafts is what we're going to have to be doing. You are a brute. I did not realize you were there, even though I saw you on the map somehow. And looking at my map, it does look like there are more than just the general amount of enemies we were looking at. We also just got a legendary item somewhere. A Guardian's Axe of the Third Age, or Great Axe of the Third Age. Which again, today, well actually now already, once we kind of get out of this area, we will also be able to get our new level 95 legendary item. Well, items actually, because we're going to have a new sword, and we're also going to have a new bow as well, which you would have thought I'd say first, considering how more important it is. especially since we're less, you know, we're not exactly a melee hunter. We are very much ranged. We use that to our advantage. Right, I can maybe get away with not killing those brutes. Oh, this is only a puller. Well, I can actually probably still get away with not killing these brutes if I'm clever about it, because that brute's there, and I can probably get to that siegecraft without them realizing. The only one I'm worried about is about completing is on the warpath, because I don't know how to do it. Could be a general drop. Or it's, no, troll handler. I need to find a troll handler. Which, are you that one, maybe? You are indeed. That is perfect. You have 32k health. That's fine. So I can ignore the brutes, kill you specifically, then kill that brute behind me. Don't have to worry about the two that are close together. I think this is actually perfect. That should be all the quests done in this area then, for this sort of sub-quest, because it is kind of a sub-quest, because Agor wins first command, then goes into the westward path, which then goes into all these quests. Alright, let's search you. Then we'll go over here, we're going to read the siege orders, we're going to finish up there. Which also has just, you learned that the siege was intended to stop only briefly to break down the walls of Helm's Deep. Then proceed to crush Meduseld. So, that's fine. From that, we also just got a reputation increase. We are now ally with the Helmingus, which is also good. We've got a new deed, which is get to Kindred, which I think we will do probably around the time, you know, we get to Helm's Deep, or relatively soon, since these are all giving us Helm's Deep or Helmingus rep. And then I think it'll be a good idea, considering we're already friend, obviously now we're ally, we're at least friend already, we can go and do... Oh, we get a new thing. Yes, I will have a new necklace that gives me cool stuff. And we need to find one more siege thingy. But yeah, we will probably... It'll probably be a good idea for us to go and grab... here it is. Us to go and grab the... travel to Helm's Deep, because we're probably going to be going back and forth quite a lot. Now the problem is we've taken so long here that everything's respawned, so I'm going to kill this guy. We're not going to worry too much about that. Kill you, and then I'm also going to try, I think it would be a good idea, because from what I can see, it's only this, the West Road or whatever it was, that actually has a lot of subquests. The others only seem to have like one or two at max. I think it's literally... I go to each place, I get... Well, the east one, from having a quick look, the east one, I go there, I get a eastward path or whatever it was again. Similar to I had the westward path. Then I'm going to get another quest, subquest of that subquest, and then the river, I'm just going to get one subquest from that, so... It's only like 3 more quests to complete this quest here, which is 4 quests, and then that's quite a lot of XP. I wonder if we could actually complete those quests but not finish them and then get a bunch of XP in the next episode if I go grab myself a enhanced XP supply. That'll be good, I think. I think we'll do that, actually. That'll be a bunch of XP, because we're kind of wasting our possible XP amounts. So what are we doing in here? Eastward path. Check for signs of life among the refugees. And then roving murderers afield. So let's do that. We need to check these for signs of life. Examine the remains of horse or defeat the assailant of the slain refugees. So we're going to have to kill at least one guy. Or we can just, you know, examine the horse. Which I think will probably summon the guy. So that quest is complete, but we don't have to complete it now. So that's fine. So now we need to defeat the assailant, which seems to be this guy. So I'm going to take these guys out. I think I can just leave it up here and not complete it. as far as I'm aware. It's going to get a little annoying it being up there. Finish later. Yeah, it's just going to have to be up on the up on my screen for a little bit. That's the only annoying thing. So those are completed, and then we go over to the river and scout the river. That'll give us the river quest. We'll complete whatever it wants us to do there. I'm not actually sure. Again, I've not actually looked into the quest. I just looked how the quest line is set up so I don't get lost. It's going to give us a quest. We're going to complete it, and then we'll quickly go back to Agelwyn. We won't complete all the 3 quests, so we'll accept that one. See, yeah, if I'm accepting, it has a timer, but if I'm completing, it doesn't. So we need to follow the rivulet southward to see if it is safe. So let's get back on our war steed, but we'll go pop back to Agelwyn. Well, not complete, but we'll complete this one. Go back to Agelwyn again over there, and then we'll have like 4 quests to complete in the next episode. I'll get my some enhanced XP supplies for us, and we should get a bunch of XP. That'll be good. With no major threats nearby, you should follow the right fork. So I want to go across here. So I don't know if we're going to have any enemies to defeat, or if it is just a scouting thing. Because we are just sort of looking at the possible ways of getting to Helm's Deep, I think at least. I think that's kind of what we're doing. Has decided upon our next course of action and need us in determining the best path for refugees to escape towards Helm's Deep. Yeah. I am pressing all the wrong buttons. So, you know, the path, you know, the westward path has like orcs and trolls and stuff. Far too close. The rivulet seems relatively safe. Let's follow it again. And then the eastward path has like enemies, and the horses have been killed, like, you know, that were transporting people. And then the river might be the safest bet, but we will see. Or there might not be really any particularly good way, and we'll just have to go with what is. Helm's Gate lies in the distance, and beyond that the safety of the Hornburg, and you still encounter little trouble from the enemy. So that is now completed. So what we're going to do is we're going to travel back to Agelwyn. We are going to end off the episode when we get over there. Actually, we can probably end it on the way over there and just be there for the next episode. As I said, I'm going to go grab myself a bunch of enhanced XP supplies. Maybe 2, I think, should be enough, because this should be quite a lot of XP. And that'll be 4 quests completed, which then moves us on to obviously another quest, which is going to give us more XP. So I don't want to be using all my bonus XP in the next episode straight away, because then what's the point in keeping these back if I'm just going to essentially then spend the rest of that episode with no bonus XP. Probably doesn't make too much sense to me trying to explain it like that. Basically, I just want to make the most of my XP, and I think it's just a good idea to get the bonus enhanced XP supplies, since they're relatively easy to obtain for us. So I will be doing that. As I said, 1 or 2. Probably 2, because I don't think 1's going to cut it, really. Seems like a lot of XP from these. So, we'll see. Maybe 2 is going to be too much, but then we can just transfers over, doesn't it? So, it doesn't run out on a day or anything like that. And it actually, I think bonus XP takes precedent over enhanced XP, or purchased XP. So our daily stuff will be used, and the quote-unquote purchased bonus XP, it will say, it will you know, be fine to use later on in time. I think that's how it works, at least. But either way, even if it doesn't, we'll just work with what we got. So those 4 quests are ready to complete. What we're going to do is we'll head off now. I said I was going to finish as I was showing up here, but I've already been babbling enough to get here. So we'll do all that next episode. I just punched my mic. Either way, though, that's going to be it for this episode. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one with a bunch of XP to be obtained, possibly even level 96 by next episode. I'm going to try and meld myself some legendary items, either on this account or my other accounts, possibly just my other hunter. Send them over, get them identified, and etc, etc. And then we'll have some new weapons, and I've got a bunch of XP tomes in here to use, so that'll be good. And yeah, that's going to be it for now. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.